Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the quest The Incredible Machines. It's the second story quest in the loporrit Allied Society. Dreamway has big plans for Hooper's Hold. Our music station is a rousing success. I must admit that I understand less than half of what Corningway says about the circulation of carrots, but they seem rather pleased with the shopping station's results as well. I do wish we had more dreams than on offer, however. This cannot possibly be enough to satisfy every loporrit's needs. Dreams, passion, ingenuity. I believe I know a loporrit who can help. A loporrit with a vision? Nay, a dream? Just so, she adores fixing all manner of things, whether they need it or not. I have some difficulty convincing her to set up a station here, however. Surely we can convince her if we try. What's her name? Repairing Way. She's been rather fixated on the machines in Greatest Innsvale of late, so I shouldn't be surprised to find her there. In that case, let us sally forthwith. And by us, of course, mean you and me. We require your powers of persuasion as a person of a theorist. Okay. Pardon me, are you repairing Way? That I am, and you are? I'm Dringway, and this is the illustrious Kyrian. We're here to invite you to join a project of utmost importance. Oh, and what would that be? Yes, I can see why that problem sorely needs fixing. I can't reach half the mechanisms in Best Way's burrow for melancholy loporrits driving themselves about. Even so, my paws are quite full, I'm afraid. Should I be derelict in my repair duties, we'll be even shorter on supporters than we already are. Or the moon will go flying off into the great expanse, and then where would we be? Good point. I should hate to inconvenience everyone by hurling us out into the cosmos. I can't recommend someone with similar talents, however. His name is Inventing Way, and he is quite mechanically inclined. Do you think he would be willing to assist? Oh my, yes. He is more than happy to help in the past. I'd call upon him more often, in fact, if only his repairs weren't so experimental. In any case, you need only say that your project will allow him to work with machines, and he shall doubtless agree without any further consideration. I'm certain he would be happier experimenting freely in your workshop than operating within the confines of practicality out here. Why, just the other day I asked him to repair one of our carrot creation stations, and next I knew, I think his red limbs was dancing about to improve sprinkler efficacy. That sounds amazing. It certainly sounds like my kind of loporrit. Do you know where we might find him now? To the north of here, perhaps? I've noticed that he enjoys gazing out upon the machinery while he considers his next harebrained schematic. Thank you ever so much for your assistance. Oh, and the best of luck with the repairs. Well met. Are you inventing way? Who's asking? That is to say, how may I help you? Faringway told us that you might be willing to join us in Hooper's Hold, you see? Sweet Mother Heidelin, I thought you were here with a repair job, but you're saying that I can make any any machine I dream up? Essentially, yes. Anything I can dream of, huh? This is the greatest day of my life. Let's say I'd be delayed to join you. I enjoy working on machines a normal amount. It was I who invented the supporters, in fact. Granted, I didn't anticipate that your people would turn out to be so small, which inevitably resulted in the supporters identifying them as unauthorized organisms and initializing their murderous rampage sequences. But I wanted to fix that if I'd been given the chance. I know I could have. Project manager, though, wanted to go another way. Penguins offered a few odd jobs to keep me occupied while I look for a new role, but I think my innovative take on carrot cultivation may have been the last straw. Which is why I am truly grateful for a position where I can be myself. How can I possibly thank you? Dreaming way. And no thanks necessary. I only hope you'll do your best to share your dream with your fellow loporrits. You bet I will. I'll share with like no one has ever shared before, and then they'll see. They'll all see. As I say, I look forward to be working with you. I have a number of large projects in mind, so I may bring along a few friends with time on their paws. And no! Wherever am I going to find a pneumatic saw? All my best tools were reappropriated when I was dismissed from my position. Why don't you come to the Dreaming Workshop and discuss it with Managing Way? They have a way of finding what we need. That's good, because I need a great many things. We'll be setting up a whole new station, so please come and find us in Hooper's Hold when you have a chance. Welcome back. As expected, Managing Way turned Inventing Way's request into a tidy and particular list, then hopped off to oversee their procurement. They did mention something that they would like you to prepare, or what was it again? Oh yes, insulation suitable for preventing any unwanted shocks or conflagrations. That seems simple enough, doesn't it? They even provided the necessary materials. If you run out, of course, feel free to ask the Dreaming supporter for more. It doesn't look like they need to be high quality, so... I do hope you enjoyed crafting those items. If you're satisfied with what you've made, I can take them off your paws. Good heavens, such fine quality. Have you ever thought about changing your name to Crafting Way? I'll leave you to think about that while I get Inventing Way set up. No doubt he is itching to astound us with his creations. Ooh, I'm astounded. Also confounded, but mostly astounded. Not sure that this was merely the warm-up before the sprint. Ah, my mind races with ideas. certainly are unique. I dare say even I would struggle to find a use for most of these. But as we never specified you do aught but live your dream, I suppose it's only fair to rate your performance above average. And here they come, my disciples. Gaze upon these machines and let the inspiration flow through you. Welcome to Dreaming Workshop. If anyone would like to try their paw at the dreams we have on display, please do inquire about our free trials. And now useless machines? It's not enough that we have no use ourselves. If I can use this ironic display to demonstrate the depths of our irrelevance, my petition to reactivate the hibernation stations may at last be approved. Struggle to your heart's content, my friends. Show us the meaning of futility. Who was that? Someone's not interested in the machining station, it seems, but we have plenty of loporrits who are, and that's what matters. If we continue to draw such enthusiastic crowds to each station we build, everyone will have their own dreams in no time. And so that was the quest of the incredible machines. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video here on YouTube or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch at the same channel name. Till then though, I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.